have to say action, you dink.
Action.
If it feels like it's a shit show, it's okay.
Hi Betties, my name is Julia Roston and I graduated this past 2020. I played all 4 years on the Betties.
Hey Betty, I hope you all are doing well.
Hi Betties, my name is Jenny Corcoran. I was a current Betty from 2011 to 2015.
Hi Betties, this is Kate Eshelman.
Hey everybody. Hi team, hi rookies. My name is Saumya. I graduated last May in 2020.
Hi, I am Stephanie, and I was a Betty from 2009 to 2012, and I'm going to take on the insurmountable task of trying to explain what being a Betty truly means to me and why it is so dear to my heart.
Just wanted to say hi and tell you guys, how much of troopers you are for this whole past year and how insane it's been. I heard that the season has obviously, not been going well in terms of, so many tournaments being canceled and practice being different. And for that, so sorry. You do not deserve any of what has happened.
I know that this year hasn't turned out the way that you've wanted to, but I wanted to remind you how awesome it is to just be a Betty.
And if the pandemic, takes a toll and limits the team, I feel like a lot of women in the future are going to be missing out on these really rich experiences.
Thinking about you guys often, thinking back to when I was in college, I would have been just so devastated to lose one college ultimate season, never mind potentially two. But even though playing and competing are obviously fundamental to my memories of college ultimate, more than anything when I look back, I just remember spending time with people, being part of a family.
I know things are tough right now. I know energy levels are probably down because you guys can't go to tournaments and you can't practice like a normal team should be. Can't bond like a normal team should. But keep the spirits high because this program has impacted so many people. I know things are rough this year, especially for the seniors.
College is a time to see people and hang out. And I know that with COVID, it's going to be a lot harder to do that for you guys. But for the little that you can do, maintain those friendships as much as you can. When I look back, I miss all the memorable experiences we made together, whether it was getting super wasted at a party and doing all these stupid shenanigans, or playing board games, or cooking or baking, or going out to dinner, or going out to the bars, studying in Anschutz till 3 a.m. Even things like that make me miss a lot of you, and I'm so glad that I had that experience with you guys.
I know times are pretty rough right now, especially with playing a sport that limits contact defense pretty much. But I do just want to give you girls some encouragement because I know that it has to be rough.
And this last year has sucked, and it's been sad to not be able to see everyone, but know that you can still be working toward your goals.
I did not play my freshman year. I transferred to the university in the spring semester, moved into the dorm. It was fine, pretty typical college experience. But truly, my sophomore year, first week of classes, everything's getting underway, and I'm walking out of the rec, and this little petite girl with big curly hair hands me a flyer, and she's like, hey, do you want to join the Betties? And I thought to myself, oh, man, she's real confident. And so I took a chance and I showed up at the practice. I'm pretty mediocre at Ultimate Frisbee, to be honest. I try real hard, but not super great. But even though I wasn't some Ultimate Frisbee superstar, the next 3 years, pretty much were the highlight of my life.
I've been playing Ultimate for 10 years, and the Betties have been such a huge part of my life for a decade. I literally have it tattooed on my body. Coach Claire, you all know her. We played together, and she remains one of my really good friends, and we play together again now.
A little bit about my experience. I didn't actually start playing until my sophomore year. And it was because of my really good friend Paige, who was telling me all of freshman year about how incredible the Betties were, how fun everyone was, how it was great to hang out with everyone, that made me want to come out. And so sophomore year, I was like, you better take me, like bring me to practice, make sure I show up, and the rest is history.
I literally was in a hospital bed with my newborn son, and I was sending out messages to the Betties and popping on the Zoom and saying hey to everybody, because I just went through this life-changing, monumental, incredibly difficult thing, and all I could think to do was be like, yeah, let's share it with the 30, 40 women that are on the Zoom call and say hi and show off this thing that I made.
As my real life example of showing how these relationships can continue on past your time at KU, I was able to get married, fortunately, before the pandemic. And, we had, 20, 25 Betty and Zonals be able to make it to our wedding. I married a Zonal, just FYI. So that's where, we definitely wanted to have, those people were our friends, the times that we spent multiple hours together, living together, practicing together, like I said, going to tournaments, doing stuff outside on the weekends, not Frisbee related. And I even had a Betty, Jenny Corcoran, little shout out. She was our officiant. She did an amazing job. But yeah, so we were so happy to be able to have those relationships.
But not only have I had the best experiences, but I've also learned a lot about myself. I went through a lot of hard mental issues throughout college and throughout my life, and I honestly don't know how I would have made it through college without my teammates.
Really, my favorite college memory was a KU snow day when all of the B's and Z's packed backpacks full of food and beer and hiked to Betty Corner, which I hear might still be a Frisbee house, which is awesome. And we just holed up there for 24 hours doing nothing but watching videos, screwing around. And that's my favorite memory.
As an alum, looking back at my college experience and my time on the Betties, I really believe that what made it worthwhile, what made it so memorable, were the people, and basically the people alone, right? I'm a pretty competitive person, and I love Ultimate, and it's been hard, not being able to play it post-graduation, but what I actually miss the most is not the sport as much as all of you and the team and all the camaraderie that we had.
God, what does Betty mean to me? I mean, Betty was my life. I honestly don't know where I would be without having the friendships I've made on this team, without having the life lessons I've learned from this team. I mean, anywhere from partying it up on fucking Thursday, Wednesday night with my teammates, to staying in a mansion at a tournament and taking an ice bath for the first time. I could go on and on and on about the memories that I've experienced on Betty's.
In college, truly, my top 10 memories and experiences that I've had, 9 of them are because of Ultimate Frisbee and the Betties themselves. The one that isn't a Frisbee memory is probably, I'm just going to give it to my husband and say, meeting my husband. But the thing about Betty is you don't stop being a Betty once you are done with school. And that is incredibly unique for a sports team, especially a collegiate sports team. And I've been out of school now for 9 years, and I still am very close and keep in contact with a lot of my teammates. And of course, we have a reason to keep in contact.
Some of the reasons of why I think you should definitely stick with the Betties and continue on whenever everything does get better is just from the relationships and friendships and memories that you'll be able to have. There are just so many times, whether like on the field, off the field, when you're driving to tournaments, sleeping on the floor at hotels, not the greatest memories, but hey, they're the memories, and they help create the bonds that you'll have with your fellow Betties.
I have made so many amazing friends. I now get to host KCU leagues and events with fellow Betties and meet up with all the alumni every year when we come to Lawrence for Fools Fest.
And probably the best part about being a Betty is that it's a legacy. I mean, you can go back after you graduate and meet these women that are coming up, that are studying, that have these really bright futures ahead of them. And also being an alumni, you see people that graduated ahead of you that are doctors, that have these great careers, that have all these really just unique and exciting life experiences that you get to learn about and share. And I just feel so incredibly lucky to be a part of the Betties.
Really, I have played with a lot of different people and talking to others about their college experiences. Like the Betties and Donalds are really unique. And so I would just hate for the program to be something that's lost for you guys amidst this godforsaken pandemic. Whenever Fools Fest 40 happens, it's going to be the greatest party of all time.
Even if it's really hard to show up to practice or show up to being like a team player when you can't actually play the sport, like simply being there, just being on the team, you are a part of this Betty legacy. You are already a part of the team, and you shouldn't have to feel like you have to contribute something huge, especially for how hard and shitty this year has been.
Give each other a socially distanced hug, send a fun text message, throw around as much as you can, and know that eventually we will step back onto the field together again. I love you all. The Betties are everything. So have a good rest of the year, and I hope that we will get to see each other again. Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
Stick with it. Let us know for the alumni if you have any questions, any advice, anything that you want to reach out to us for. We'll always be here, and we are all looking forward to Fools Fest 40 to be able to come back and celebrate the Betty and Zonal KU Ultimate together. So, all right, take care. Betty love.
And this team will survive all of the BS and the craziness that it's been through this whole past year, and I think it's because of every single one of you and what you bring to the table. Anyways, not sure if that was remotely helpful or supportive, but if you ever want to chat or hang out if it's safe, I live in Kansas City, I'm only like 40 minutes away. I would love to Zoom with the whole team or chat with the rookies. I hope the rookies especially, I hope you guys love the Betties as much as I do and as much as a lot of the other alum, and we are always here for you. Just a phone call or a text away. And reach out if you ever have any questions. Miss you all. Lots of Betty love, and good luck for the rest of the year.
I wish I could be with you guys right now. I wish we could have an alumni event this year, but that can just fuel us for next year, and we'll be just that. We'll be just as strong as we were in past years. So good luck this year, Betty. Have a great semester. Keep chugging along. I know it's hard, but you'll make it through, I promise. Go Betties. Rock chalk.
I hope I wasn't rambling too much. I've had a half a glass of wine, so I'm a little loopy. But I really love the Betties, and I really hope that you guys do too, because it'd be a shame to see them go away. Bye, guys.
All of us alumni cannot wait to meet all of you. I know I met some of you at Fools Fest several years ago. And yeah, we're all thinking about you. We're rooting for you. We're hoping that you still feel part of something even when you can't be on the field together, because we feel part of something still, and we feel that you guys are part of this family, and just want to keep it going. So hope everybody is staying safe and can stay engaged, and alumni are talking about ways that maybe we can meet y'all virtually and do something. So I hope that happens. Give Coach Claire hell for me, and have fun, and I'll see you at Fools Fest 40.